I do too. So, I'm just going to hope that we're in focus. I think we are. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Shalana's World. My name is Shalana and this is my world. And look what we've got.
Hi.
It's only Libby, isn't it? Tell me a bit about yourself. Look, how did we meet?
How did we meet? So, casting our minds back
to almost a year ago.
I know. So, Shalana and I did a play together. It was a musical.
A little musical.
Called The Beggar's Opera. And so Shalana played Mrs. Trapes and I played Lucy Lockett. And we've been a couple ever since.
Yeah. If anything, if I hadn't have done Beggar's Opera, I probably wouldn't be working for Stage Faves.
No, because you were doing backstage videos, bit of backstage banter.
I was.
At Beggar's Opera.
Let's add some here, carry on.
After it ended, you said, I quite like making these videos. I think I'll make some more.
Yeah.
And I said, can I come?
Yes. Towards the end it was like, what should we do today, guys? But at the start it was like, I'm just going to whack my camera out and whatever happens.
It just, we all were a bit mad as well.
Yeah.
We all are a bit mad.
We were a bit naughty because, and we did get told off for this quite a few times. We didn't eat properly during, the rehearsal process was alright, but the show was worse. Like, sweets and biscuits.
We were just a bit hyped on sweets and biscuits and then taking silly
hyper.
videos.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we've got a show to do.
But we were alright, like we controlled our silly energy.
And we got a 5-star review.
Yes, exactly. So it didn't show too much. Cheers! So Libby is here today because you are about to do, is it your third or second year?
No, my fourth. This will be my fourth year. So
fourth year of auditioning for drama school.
Yeah. So
we're going to have a little chat about drama school. Libby's first job was also my first job, yet we'd led completely different journeys before getting the job, i.e. I had 3 years training at drama school and you had, was it a foundation course?
So I did a 1 year part-time course with Fourth Monkey, which is a physical theatre company. So that was really cool as well, doing, you know, training for 12 months with a physical theatre company and then going straight on into a musical. So much fun.
Your first year of auditioning for drama school, how old were you?
Right, so my first audition of auditioning, I was 17. So I was in upper sixth. All my friends were like, yeah, UCAS, you know, let's go to university, or which unis do I want to go to? And I'm thinking, I just want to go to drama school. And
yeah.
So that I was sort of splitting off from all my friends, so that was hard. So there was quite a tricky time.
So were you one of the only people in your year to want to follow that route?
I think I was the only person.
Yeah.
The next year I auditioned, I was training at the same time as Fourth Monkey, so I sort of used it as a foundation. So I came straight from school and was like, okay, it's gonna be a place where I'm going to start.
Yeah.
But quite a lot of people on my course were using it as an MA year, so they'd been to uni and training afterwards. So I got to meet all these people who were, you know, I was 18 and in a training, working professionally with 21, 22, 23 upwards.
Yeah.
Who, you know, have a lot more insight into the industry, so hearing about different ways in, so that was great. So I auditioned during that year.
This is round two, this is year
two. And third year after Beggar's Opera, I got to the final round of the Royal Scottish Conservatoire and the Royal Welsh Conservatoire and didn't get a place at either. I had to really, really kind of have a sit down on a cup of tea with myself and think, do I just call it a day?
Yeah.
And I genuinely took about a month of my life just considering, am I going to go my own way and learn on the job, which I have the greatest respect for everyone who does that, or do I give it one last shot? And I basically decided I'm not ready to let that dream die. So I'm going to give it one last shot, and so that's going to be from September onwards.
Obviously, I went to drama school. I applied as well at the age of 17 and didn't get in anywhere the first year round. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't. Because and I'm sure you feel the same, I learnt so much from doing my first round of auditions that kind of by the time it came to doing my second round, I was like, okay, I did that last year and that was wrong, so I'm gonna not do that this year.
So me and Shalana both are from The country.
The countryside.
The countryside. So I grew up in Wiltshire and my family are from Bristol. So my whole childhood was like, I'm going to go to London.
Yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing.
Yeah, that's like all I
For
wanted
us
to do.
country bumpkins.
Oh yeah, we did not go out for the big smoke.
No.
My auditions when I was 17, I only auditioned for schools in London because I was like, why would I
That's
not
where
want
you
to go
have
to
to
London?
be. Yes.
That is where you are.
Yes.
That's where you have to be if you want to be an actor. That's the only place in the world. And then when I was 18 in my second year, I just moved to London and I was making lots of friends and I was renting a flat and it was all it felt very grown up and very exciting. So I was sort of thinking, oh, I don't want to leave. Actually, by the time I got to my third year, I was thinking, I've been so sort of ignorant into actually, like, training is not really about the city you live in, it's about the school. And so my third year, this past year, I have had brilliant times going to Bristol, Cardiff and Glasgow. Great cities, really, really fun cities. A lot cheaper to live in. I think like that is a lot safer. So next year I'm definitely going to be going for the regional schools more so than the London ones actually. But there's a lot of alternative training out there which is producing some just incredible actors who have just never stopped working. One of the big ones is NYT Rep.
You've been doing lots of work with like Royal Court and the Lyric.
Yeah.
And...
So many theatres. I'm really sorry, but this is so London centric. This response because that's where I've been living for the past 3 years. But so many theatres do so much outreach work with sort of 16 to 25 or 18 to 21 that is again free and you can audition and get involved with. Pretty much every single big theatre in London has some sort of outreach scheme.
Yeah.
So this year I've been lucky enough to be in the Lyric Hammersmith Young Company. That's opened so many doors, including, you know, a show that I'm going to be putting on with them next year that I just didn't think would happen, and that wouldn't have happened if I got into Central after I got to find around at 17. It's exciting. I also have been involved heavily with the Royal Court's Young Court. So they have a youth theatre and they also have a youth board. So it's the idea that the youth theatre shows will be produced by people who are 18 to 21 as well. So that's just been brilliant, meeting brilliant people. The Old Vic, the Young Vic, the Globe do summer schools. And it means when you go to interviews
you have
and they say
about.
what you're up to at the moment, you can say, well, I've been working with the Royal Court, I've been doing this. And that's just really, really positive.
I think the moral of the story is, if you don't get in this year,
it's going to be okay.
It's going to be fine. Try and use your time creatively. And obviously, moving to London is such a big thing. You know, it's a lifestyle change as well. If you're like us and you're from the countryside.
Watch showcases of the shows you want to apply for, because it's just knowing what schools you want to go to and why.
Yes.
And if you go into an audition and you're like, I'm just here because apparently it's good.
You need to know,
it's not going to sell you. You literally need to go in and you'll be like, this is the place I want to be for these reasons. And going to see a showcase and actually going to see, you know, what it's all about and what their actors are like and what they do is a brilliant thing to do. So it's things like that really helps you out. And go to open days, you meet staff, you meet students, you meet alumni, you get to sense the vibe, because every place is different. And there's some drama schools I've just walked in and I've thought, this is the place for me, and been really heartbroken when I haven't gotten in.
I think it's also worth saying as well that if you don't get into drama school the first or the second or even the third time round, it's not necessarily you, because you know, my first year I auditioned for the course that I got into in the second year, so I'd auditioned for that course twice, and if they really, really didn't want me, they wouldn't have let me in the second year round. I think they can see if you're ready, and if anything, it's good to audition for places a second time round, because if they remember you, they'll see that growth. As long as you work hard, whether it be trying to get into said drama school by doing your research, perfecting your monologues, going to showcases, great. Or if it's working hard on yourself in other ways and honing your skills in other ways because you haven't got into drama school, I think that still makes you a valid actor. If anything, I think that makes you more of a valid actor than someone that's just rocked up to a drama school because a friend's friend said, oh, you should probably do this, you'd be good at that, and then they rocked up and then they got in and then they just dossed around for 3 years. It's better to not go to drama school, work your butt off to train on the job, or do, sessions at the Royal Court, or, here and there, and gain as much information and learn as much as you can, rather than get in and have a nice lazy old time.
Yeah, because you'll come out and
what have you learned?
What have you learned?
Exactly.
And you're in a lot of debt.
Another thing as well, and you don't need to hear this because I'm sure you'll do it, but my second year round, I made sure the first day I could apply for UCAS, I applied for it. And I think that was one of the best things I did, because for all the auditions that I had that year, I was in the first round of auditions for that year.
Yeah.
So I felt like my chances were better because no one had been let in on the course yet.
When I went to Royal Scottish for my final round, they actually said, this was in May, this wasn't that long ago, they actually said, we have filled a lot of places. So for example, my chances there were so much smaller because, say, out of a class of 25, they might have only had 8 places left. The conservatoires that are linked heavily with UCAS, so that's Central and Royal Welsh and Royal Scottish, and probably more, but they definitely do give up places. I know RADA and LAMDA and Bristol Vic, they wait, hold people back, so it's not too bad, but yeah, that is good advice.
Yeah, so I would recommend, as soon as you can, write your personal statement now, so that when it's time to apply to UCAS, you're ready to go. You can send off that form.
I think I'm going to try and send mine in October.
Good shout.
And then kind of have them from then onwards, and
That's
then I could be auditioning in the new year, as opposed to us sending them in the new year and auditioning in spring.
Yeah.
Because it just sets everything backwards.
Like I always say, I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and if you just have to have confidence in yourself that you are good enough to do this and hold on to that.
Yeah. It's been very inspiring. I've been inspired.
Well, Libby, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you, Shalon.
And best of luck for round 4. You've got this. But you know what? I keep saying to her, I think she should just call it a day now, because if she's had professional credits already, but I get it, you want the training, you want to be able to say you've done that route and have
give it one more
3
year.
years.
I'll keep you guys posted.
As will I. Yes.
Yes.
We will have you back, and we'll have a little chat
Just
about
a mid-year
drama school,
review.
because she'll get in this year. I believe it. I believe it. So as always, guys, please give this video a thumbs up, press the little subscribe button, and leave a comment down below if you want to have a little chat.
Bye!